Scorpio. I now will be looking at what you can potentially expect from this person if you were to develop or pursue a relationship with them. Almost like a glimpse into what a relationship with them could look like, or what kind of relationship this could be. So let's have a look and see. Okay, straight off the bat, you've got the Lovers card. Absolutely fantastic, beautiful major arcana card here. The last king of the deck has come up in your reading as well. Okay, this is quite powerful. Look, it's definitely a strong connection and a very strong attraction, okay? And if you believe in this sort of thing, I guess not everyone does, but each to their own. If you believe in fate or destiny or the law of attraction, you know, whatever that resonates with you, I do feel like there is a higher power, because that's what this card can definitely represent with that Lover's energy. It's a very strong connection here. And I feel like this could indicate a long-term relationship that's fated to come to fruition, fated to take shape between you and this person. So that's very powerful straight off the bat here. This is also symbolic of the sign of Gemini. And if there's a bit of Gemini that's being injected into this relationship, look, there can definitely be a very exciting, a very dynamic, and very adventurous aspect to this relationship. But in saying that, that duality appears to be a motive in this connection. So I feel like this person might change their mind a lot or give you a lot of mixed messages. Whether or not they have Gemini in their chart, whether they're influenced by that sign or not, there's 2 out of the 5 cards that indicate a bit of back and forth here. Now, it could also indicate 2 attempts at this relationship. So there might be an ending for some of you Scorpios, and you may reconcile with this person because the fates, the universe, the law of attraction, call it what you will bring the 2 of you back together. So for some of you, this is a reconciliation of sorts. But I do want to say this fickle, or it's almost like this energy of going back and forth. A relationship with them could be a little bit repetitive because a cycle potentially needs to be broken. Now, that's not always the case, Scorpio. It really depends if this is a healthy cycle or an unhealthy cycle, that repetitive behavior or repetitive tendencies are coming up around this person and around this relationship. But communication is your strong point. Communication with each other, the way you think about each other, you idealize each other, respect for each other, that's coming up as your strong point here, Scorpio. Excuse me. So straight away I'm thinking instant mental connection, definitely a very strong attraction, definitely beautiful potential here, Scorpio. And you do have that last king of the Pentacles. I feel like you can expect a lot of loyalty from them. Now, Geminis are not always seen as loyal because, especially in the beginning, they like to weigh up their options because they're heavily analytical, and more often than not, they do seem to have a lot of people showing them interest at the one time, and they are the multitasker of the zodiac. So if anyone can juggle relationships, it's the Gemini. But that's not saying that this person is going to lead a double life, Scorpio. It could indicate that there potentially is another person around them at the same time when the 2 of you come together. But I love that the King of Pentacles has come up here because he almost symbolizes, he's the epitome, at least to me, of loyalty. He's done it all. He's seen it all. He's the last king of the deck. He's very experienced. He no longer has time for that. He no longer has the same insecurities maybe his other predecessors have. He's come to a place of being very secure into himself or herself, if this is a female. And I feel like, you know, there's a lot of loyalty. But I'm not going to say this person won't potentially play a few mind games, because I think they will, Scorpio. And I say that because the Gemini is mischievous. Okay, that Gemini energy is very mischievous in the connection. Taurus energy is a little bit different, but the 2 are very closely aligned. The Gemini follows the Taurus in the zodiac. So you might see this behavior and then see this behavior. But it is loyalty, it is commitment, but it happens very slowly. You know, it might be very fun and light and breezy, but then things will become serious, okay? Things will become serious, and I do feel like this person is at a point in their life where they want to create a legacy or make a legacy of some kind here. The family card is sort of in the center of this reading, Scorpio, which very well could symbolize that this person might be wanting a family, or might be wanting someone to look after their children with them, or get remarried to, or introduce their own children and their grandchildren to. You know, this is the legacy card here. And the fact that this has come up, I mean, it's significant. This is potentially someone quite family orientated, and if you have that, you've got someone that's steeped in tradition. And what is the King of Pentacles? Steeped in tradition. So as much as they might like things that are new, exciting, and could be very adaptable, I think they're going to want to do a lot of traditional things with you. The King of Pentacles, the Taurus, is a very sensual energy. The Gemini is a little bit different. The Gemini is exciting. The Gemini is, you know, buzzed. So I feel like you're going to go through different waves and experience different layers to this person, is what I'm trying to say here. But in areas of communication, of expressing yourself to this person, I feel like there's a lot of honesty. I feel like the King of Swords has come up here, which indicates the two of you will be able to talk about a lot of different things and discuss these things together. So straight off the bat, that's quite wonderful, because King of Swords is here. I do feel like there's a lot of support for each other. I do feel like there's a lot of encouragement, and they could be a very encouraging partner. It's almost like they want to keep in touch. They want to know what's happening in your life. They're going to ask you questions. And this is how you're going to see that they care, Scorpio. This is how you're going to see you appeal to them. Okay, you're always on their mind. They're definitely going to think about you a lot. I mean, that Two of Pentacles isn't always multiple people or multiple things or going back and forth. It could be indicating here long distance connection, or being in between two different locations. Or it could be that this person juggles things very well. I mean, the juggler doesn't drop the pentacles here. The Gemini is the multitasker of the universe. Of the zodiac. I don't know if they're the multitasker of the universe, but look, they are the multitasker of the zodiac. And I think in essence, this indicates that this person can handle things quite well. Or it's more to do with under pressure, I think, because he's sort of under pressure here. He's got a great thing going and he doesn't want to spoil it, right? And I think that this person will work well under pressure in this relationship. I do feel like they'll be able to juggle things well. So in terms of paying attention to you and giving time to their career or their family or their friends, I think there's an aspect of this person has the potential to juggle your relationship fairly well, or sort of manage anything that comes your way. Some days lighter, you know, more easier than others in relationships, other times more heavier, other experiences put more of a damper on things. So I mean, the fact that has come up, it says to me that they could be, or they could make for a very, very resilient partner. And whether or not they've wanted this kind of stability, Scorpio, something that you do to them, say to them, influence them in some way here, they're going to be wanting those things with you. I mean, 3 out of the 5 cards are Pentacle cards. It's a very grounded energy. And the fact that the King is here and the Queen of Pentacles is here, I mean, this can go in a very good way. I think this can go in a very good direction. I think communication can get you further in the relationship. I think it's important to remain open-minded. I think it's important to keep this person well informed with what's happening here. If they're coming up with that sort of energy, they want to be strong for you. They want to be your anchor, but they want you there. They want you there to listen, okay? They want to lend you a crying shoulder, or, you know, lend you an ear and be that rock for you. So I do feel like there's someone who could be extremely supportive in a relationship. Definitely someone who's going to motivate and inspire you, Scorpio. So straight away, I'm thinking quite a good-natured relationship here. And they will want to introduce you to their world, their family, their friends. I think it could happen fairly fast as well. Not far off from when the two of you actually meet and come together. So, I mean, that could be very exciting in itself as well. But I will leave the reading at that, Scorpio. I want you to remember that this is a general reading, and obviously it's not going to apply to every Scorpio watching. You're not all going to be dating the same person, and you're not all going to be offered the same kind of relationship. So there might be little bits and pieces that resonate, others may not. But I want you to remember that, Scorpio. But I do wish you the best of luck in this relationship. I hope it plays out exactly how you want it to. I hope it's healthy for the both of you, and I hope you take care. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, bye for now.